Hello everyone, I've got a bit of a different video for you today. I'm actually showing you my desk setup. Now, I personally know nothing about tech. This is literally just going to be a video of me showing what I use and why I use it. So hopefully it helps, but honestly I can't tell you anything about the specific details about each product. It's just a small sort of review from my side and that's it. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get straight into the desk itself. Alright, let's start off with the tech. So the first thing I want to talk about is my laptop. Now, my laptop is an ASUS VivoBook. It is a 256GB SSD, which is enough for me to store all my school stuff for the past 2 years. It's got an i5 processor and I've got Windows 11 on it. Now, I kind of regret this decision because it looks cool, but my PC slowed down a lot. And it normally stays shut because I don't need to have it open as I've got a monitor. Now that leads me on quite nicely to talk about my monitor. My monitor is an ASUS VZ something. I'll leave it in the description. I actually don't know the exact name of the product. The monitor is 24 inches and it's large enough for me to see my work. And it's connected to my laptop and it's the only screen I use because it's quite large and it's enough for me just to have kind of 2 tabs open, and that's usually enough. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is this keyboard right here. This keyboard is the Royal Kludge RK61 mechanical keyboard. I've got the blue switches on it and I think it's an absolute beauty. It's got a clicky sound, which is always lovely, and it's just got really nice typing feel to it. And overall, I just really like typing on it. I'm not a very fast typer, but it's always brilliant to have something that makes you feel kind of cool when you type. It's also got super cool LED lights on it. It has about 15 different functions of LED lights, and that's always really cool. You can kind of waste time looking at the light colors and changing those up. There's also an app on your computer from which you can edit each specific key and what color it comes to. There's so much customization and it's really, really cool. But it's quite loud, and that's quite a problem when it comes to FaceTiming someone while you're working, or if you're on a call back in the lockdown days, that's an issue. However, that issue is normally solved because I've actually got a second keyboard, which is this Jellycomb something LED keyboard. I don't think they even make these anymore. I got it about 2 years ago. But this one's a beauty. It's a full-size keyboard, so I've got a number pad on there as well. So when I was doing UCAT prep, it was quite helpful to have this one. So if you're thinking of buying a keyboard and you're going to sit your UCAT, definitely get one with a number pad on it. But it's just a nice, thin, simple keyboard. It's not very loud, so I can have it on Zoom calls or on FaceTimes. So that's quite great. As you can tell, I'm a huge LED fan, so it was brilliant to have LEDs on this one as well. And it was one of the specifications I had when I wanted to buy a new keyboard. But overall, it does the job. You don't need LEDs on it. It's just something that I had a preference for. Okay, next we've got this mouse. It's a very basic mouse from Amazon. It's by TECKNET. It's Bluetooth controlled because I don't like having wires on my desk. It is falling apart. I should probably get a new one. But it's a nice mouse. It helps. It does the job. It moves the cursor around. Sometimes it disconnects randomly though with the Bluetooth, which is a bit annoying. But generally it does the job, and it was like £15, which is pretty good for a Bluetooth mouse. The next thing I want to talk about is this absolute beauty printer. It's an HP LaserJet Enterprise M506. It only prints in black and white, but it works an absolute dream for printing papers and past questions. The double-sided is manual, but I've got used to it. I just flip the sheets and put it back in through the other kind of input tray, and that helps, and it's carried me throughout this year. I've been able to do so much more practice questions by printing paper out. Sorry trees, but I prefer writing stuff down on actual paper, so it has really, really helped. I call it an investment because it's been brilliant, but I did get it for free because my mum's old work were getting rid of them and I got it from there. So absolutely free, and it's been probably the most important part of my desk for the last 2 years. Okay, next we'll talk about the physical elements of my desk. Now the first thing is this desk itself. It's an IKEA BEKANT with a dark blue colour. It's so beautiful, it's huge, but I love it because it can fit everything in on here, and I have still got so much space to work. It's beautiful, it's really, really nice, and I love the dark blue colour on it as well. All right, next thing I want to talk about is this chair. It's just a basic chair, just from Amazon, but I don't understand why chairs have become so expensive. It's ridiculous. Like, it's literally just a piece of plastic with some fabric on it. Why is it so expensive? And people are like Ali Abdal, this guy bought a £600 chair. What? It doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, I got it, so there you go. It's right here. It's nice, it's comfortable, but it's so expensive and I don't understand why. This is another really prized possession on my desk, and I only got them recently, but these post-it notes. Now, post-it notes are an absolute lifesaver. When I'm doing a paper, I don't want to have my laptop up and start typing stuff. I've just got this little post-it note stuck next to my paper, and when I'm doing something and I realise that there's a problem or there's some certain topic that I can't do properly, I'll just jot it down on that post-it note. I can revisit that post-it note later, and it's just really nice to have it. If I have any kind of small random ideas, I can just jot them down on my post-it note, so I don't have to worry about booting up Notion or whatever it is and finding the right place to put it, because a lot of the random ideas you get in your head don't really have a place in a folder or anything on your computer, so it's just nice to have them on a post-it note, and then later you can organise where that exciting thought actually goes. Okay, let's move on to the lighting. Now, this desk, I think the coolest thing about it is all of the lighting that I've got going on. So one of the things is this lovely LED light strip by GOVEE, 5 meters, and the way I've done it is I've wrapped it around the desk twice, so it gives that brighter feel to the desk, and it was 5 meters and I didn't need to use all of it, so I was like, I might as well, you know, wrap it around and use it twice instead of just cutting it and wasting it. The LEDs connect to an app on my phone, so I don't even have to worry about using the remote. I have the remote up here, but I can just change to a specific color, change the scene. I also have a music mode on there, so sometimes I'm a bit sad and I'll just blast music on my speaker and have the LED lights on light mode. And it's actually pretty sick. Like, the whole room becomes like a kind of concert sort of theme. It looks pretty sick. I'll put in a clip showing off what that looks like. But I think it's brilliant and it makes the room really pop. So that's there, and it's really, really nice. So I'll link those in the description because I would definitely recommend getting those. I also have this Starlight projector. Now I'll put it up now. Actually works, okay, perfect. I actually got it as a gift, so I don't know exactly where it is from, but I believe it's from Amazon. You could just search up Starlight projector and you'll find one very, very similar. But it's really, really nice. It has 4 different colors, and it just looks really, really pretty. You can have LED lasers on there as well to look like stars, so that's quite cool. But just generally, again, just adds to the aesthetic of the room, makes the room pop, and sometimes when I don't want to have the rest of the lights on, I'll just have my LEDs on and it looks really, really nice. The final thing I'd like to talk about is this lamp. I don't even know if it's going to turn on. Yeah, it's not turning on. It's not charged, that's why I should probably charge it. But it's quite a nice lamp. I'll show you a clip of it actually being charged. It's a nice desk lamp. Again, it's from Amazon and it's wireless. So again, very few wires on my desk. There are literally just 3 wires and they're all wrapped up really nicely because they're for charging all the wireless stuff that I have. I initially got really, really excited for getting this lamp. It's quite cool. It's like this bar. It looks nice. I haven't used it as much as I would have liked to. But if I'm ever working late at night, then it's just a nice ambient light to use. I don't have to use the rest of the harsh lighting in my room, which is a lot nicer. So that's pretty much everything on my desk. I think my desk looks pretty nice. I really, really enjoy working here, and I'm going to try and steal all of this next year so that I have a similar looking room in my uni, but who knows if that will definitely happen. I'll probably be really poor and I won't be able to afford any of this stuff, but we will see. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.